Hey guys, Alex Aeolus here. So I made a mistake. I ordered the RSL saddle, the Aeolus from Bontrager, because I kind of like the Elite that I picked up at a local bike shop when I was in there getting a C-post cut. And I threw the Elite on my trainer and was getting along with it. It just has irregular rails, so I can throw that into my Specialized LA. Just to kind of give it a go on the trainer. So I'm thinking, oh, all right, so let me take a look at the Pro model and the RSL. And the RSL is nice because the padding is very minimalistic, almost like my S-Works Roman. But silly me, didn't pay attention to the website, and Bontrager had to be all weird when it comes to sizing of the rails. And it turns out that my carbon clamps on my Factor and my Olay Sprint will not work. These are oversized rails, so they're 7x10, right? Not 7x9. So I don't have those types of clamps to modify or to use to utilize this saddle across all my bikes. The only saddle that will work with the Aeolus line with a carbon rail will be actually my Cervelo, because it has a top load sandwich style clamp opposed to a side load clamp. So that kind of defeats the purpose of me wanting to go with a lightweight carbon rail high-end saddle. So I want to keep the same saddle across all my bikes. So unfortunately, Bontrager, as much as I did like it, it's just not going to work for me. I'd have to use the Elite saddle with the titanium rails, which is pretty heavy. And to be honest, I actually like a little bit less padding. This padding is pretty thick. I like my sit bones to have a little bit of padding, but I don't want to sink into the saddle. Again, that's just personal preference. I use the Pearl Izumi Pro bibs, which have about 13 millimeters thick of padding, so I don't want more cushion on top of the chamois itself. So I'm not going to be able to get along with these, unfortunately. I'm kind of disappointed. But here we are, getting all the returns ready to let these go. So just be on a note here, unless you're riding a Trek bike that has the option for an oversized carbon side load clamp, top clamp that can accommodate a 10 mil depth of the rail, right? Then this won't work for your bike. So again, you can see how wide they are versus a standard 7x9, which is what most carbon railed saddles are. Just to give an example, almost like on my Specialized here. So this would work with my side load Factor, with my side load Olay. It'll work with obviously my mountain bike because it's a top clamp. I can actually use the RSL on this bike, but I'm not. But anything that's top loading will work. Anything that's side loading will not, unless you have their proprietary 10 mil oversized clamp. So hope you don't make the same mistake I did. Thanks.